Pops is reading to you today.
And it's a story from India called The Lion and the Clever Jackals. Deep in the jungle there lived a fierce lion. Every morning he would stand at the entrance of his den and roar a terrible roar that echoed to the jungle. When the other animals heard this terrifying sound, they would run around in alarm, and the lion would leap out and pounce on them. He was so powerful that nobody had ever escaped his mighty jaws. This went on for a long time, until at last there were no living creatures left in the jungle apart from two little jackals. The little jackals had no rest. They had to keep on the move and use all their cleverness to avoid being ambushed by the lion. "I'm sure he will catch us soon," sighed the youngest jackal. "Don't be afraid," said his sister. "I'll take care of you. Just keep close to me." Meanwhile, the lion grew very hungry and very cross. At last, the youngest jackal felt he could run no more. "I'm so tired," he said. "If only there was another way to save ourselves." His sister felt sorry for him. "I have an idea," she said. "Follow me a little further." And to the youngest jackal's astonishment, his sister walked right up to the lion's den. "Be brave," she whispered to her brother, "and all will be well." When the lion saw the jackals approaching, he shook his mane and roared, "Come and be eaten! I've not had any dinner for 3 days, and you've made me run all over the jungle after you. I'm so hungry." The youngest jackal shook with terror, but his sister took one step forward. "O mighty lion," she said, "we would have come to be eaten sooner, but there's a much bigger lion in the jungle who's been chasing us away." "What do you mean?" growled the lion. "There's no other lion in the jungle but me." "We have seen him with our own eyes," said the jackal. "His face is like a flaming fire, and his roar is like thunder, and he has the strength of 10 lions. "Impossible," said the lion angrily. "There's no beast mightier than me. Take me to him. I will show you who is the strongest." The jackal beckoned to her brother, and they set off to the jungle with the lion following. When they came to a large well, the jackal stopped. She pointed to the water, pretending she was too afraid to look at it herself. "There," she said, "that is where the great lion lives." The lion stared down into the well and thought he saw another lion glaring up at him. He growled and shook his mane. To his annoyance, the other lion did exactly the same thing back. "See how fierce and powerful he is," said the jackal. "So surely nobody can defeat him." "How dare you say such a thing? This impostor is nothing compared to me," snarled the lion, and his reflection snarled back at him. He opened his jaws and bared his teeth, and the other lion did exactly the same. At this, the lion flew into a rage. "This is my jungle," he roared, and he leapt at the reflection, plunging with a loud splash into the cold, deep water of the well. The little jackals cheered and danced with glee. "Get me out," spluttered the lion, trying to grasp the steep slopes with his paws. "You'll pay for this with your scrawny bones," growled the lion. But the two jackals scampered away, happy that the jungle was safe at last. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.